Why is personal branding important? Well, it's how you appear to the outside world. Think of it as your professional digital presence. Whatever your brand is what your customers, employers, coworkers, and everyone will see when they search you. So, when employers and customers type your name in the search engine, what would you want to pop up? Would you want your achievements and talents, or pictures of you drunk at a party and making a complete fool of yourself? This is kind of an over-exaggerated example, but you get the idea. So in this video, I will teach you the 3 basic steps to developing your brand, as well as examples through my own experience. The first step is to identify yourself. In order to create your personal brand, you have to start with the personal part. How do you want to appear on the internet? Who are you hoping comes across your information? What can you offer to those who find you? These are all questions you should be asking yourself. You can't do any branding without understanding who you are and what you offer. After you answer these questions, you need to be sure you know how to tell it to other people. This is where you begin to write a short professional biography that you can share with the world. Make sure that it includes all the answers to your questions, is honest and accurate. Another good way to identify yourself will be to create a personal mission statement. A short and sweet summary that describes you, what you can do, and what you hope to give to the world. I will give some tips for creating mission statements in another video, but here's mine as an example. Wanting to expose truth, Sarah Francis will share this purpose with the world using the media industry. A talented visual artist, writer, musician, and leader, she is determined to light a torch in the darkness with the desire that people will do the same and make the world bright again. Now that we got the personal part down, let's move on to the brand. This is where you start to put all of those questions together into something you can see. The best place to start would be a resume. Seems easy enough. You need a resume for almost all the jobs you apply for anyway. But you have to make sure that your resume screams you. Make sure it answers the questions, what are you good at, what have you done, what is your experience, and so on. Keep it simple, unique, and informative. Next, you might want to start building up your brand with your online presence. That means if you do have pictures of yourself drunk at parties, you might want to take those down. If you search your name on Google or Bing or Yahoo, whatever, and you don't like what you see, then that's not going to be a good first impression for employers and coworkers when they search you. But that doesn't mean you can't post pictures of yourself having a good time. I'm not saying to totally delete all of your personal social media accounts. No, that's not what you should do. No one wants someone who is constantly working and never having fun. You can show your human side on social media, but you just have to be a little careful. Once you know that your digital presence is a reflection of what you want it to be, then you can start building. You should definitely begin with a professional LinkedIn account. This can act as your digital resume. It's one of the best sites to find jobs, potential employees, companies, and more. This will most likely be your professional social media site. You can connect using other social medias as well, but this one is a must. Next, you would want a portfolio. You should have some sort of collection of work that people can see and view and understand what you have accomplished. My suggestion, create a free website. Weebly, Wix, WordPress, whatever it is. Add content that you have created for people to see, which is another important thing. Content is what makes you stand out. By giving people quality content to look at, they're sure to be asking questions and coming back for more. These are just a few ways to begin building your personal brand, and here's an example of my e-portfolio and business website. On my e-portfolio, I have my About Me page and mission statement. Navigating to other links, you'll see I have samples of my work. Also, a good thing to do is attach a printable version of your resume to your site. That way, if employers want to read more about you when they are away or show you to others, they can simply take your resume rather than remembering the link, where the correct content is, and etc. Finally, networking. This is the last big piece to the personal branding puzzle. Now that you have a brand, what are you going to do with it? Well, you gotta get out there. Show the world who you are and what you have to offer. There are many ways you can do this. Start by gaining followers, becoming friends with others, and of course, creating content that connects. So, networking. Start connecting as soon as you can to other people who share the same interests, skills, and so on. Don't be afraid to collaborate with others, get them involved in your work, and ask them questions. You have to begin building relationships with people. That's the best kind of connection. Having reliable connections will lead you to other connections, which lead to others, and so on. So, get your name out there, network with people. So that's it for today, guys. This was the basic 3 steps for building your personal brand. As you can see, there is a lot more that go into those 3 steps, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hoped this helped you a little bit. So please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget to check out my website and see the other work that I do. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time!